Merry Christmas 2025. This time, as we enter 2026, another year of politics over everything else on the internet.
The need for politics to be entertainment.
You said performative cruelty.
Minnesota, where Somalians have taken over.
You called J.D. Vance's wife a G. You're just a bit of a lonely guy who wants to get laid and can't.
Movies are done, and arguing on the internet over social decline is the new norm.
What are you glad is gone from the Britain you grew up in?
The food was crap.
Piers Morgan, his glib defense of mass migration when he says, well, the curry is really good.
This Christmas we have boomers versus zoomers.
You boomers, it's
You think
always
you're an
get
expert in
laid,
women?
free love.
Giving you-
Movie stars trying to be edgy podcasters.
I did just recently fuck a 26-year-old, and it was really fucking amazing.
And of course, the failed flower revolution of yesteryear. And the flower rejection of the big 2025.
We've lost everything.
The best Christmas show the algorithm will never let you know about. How is content replacing art? Feel free to like and subscribe, and let's find out. Last year in 2024, supporting Trump was like the edgy form of media clout.
We need Trump. He's a gangster.
This year in 2025 has seen the rise of platforming one Nick Fuentes.
Nick Fuentes. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
Nick Fuentes, a Hitler apologist, Nazi-loving, anti-American piece of refuse like Nick Fuentes.
Interview Nick Fuentes.
In Chicago, what they call the outfit. Financially
Spilatra's group.
You platform Nick Fuentes, who is essentially banned on YouTube, but not prevented from going on other people's YouTube channels. He does all his videos on Rumble.
I apologize for nothing.
This is a dude who I first saw in the Black Manosphere on the show Fresh and Fit.
None of these things are remotely similar to each other.
if I laugh, it looks like I'm not losing. If I laugh, it looks like I don't have a completely nice.
I see a guy who's kind of espousing white nationalist rhetoric whilst at the same time being pally-pally with the guys, the boys.
Myron Fresh, even though he's black. No, kidding. I'm teasing you. I love you. You know I love you.
Okay. So that alone is weird. That alone was a major sign of the times.
We're living in the future.
He's blowing up in a post-Trump versus Kamala Harris world.
The Nick Fuentes, who said that the Vice President of the United States is a, quote, fat gay race traitor married to a Jeet.
The major thing, the big interview
You're basically an incel.
was Nick Fuentes versus Piers Morgan, who we're going to refer to as Piers Moron.
Guys that don't have sex and the guys that get the most sex, we know what women are about.
Piers Morgan done an interview to basically morally shame Fuentes, and I'm going to focus on the bit where he says, oh, you can't even get laid.
Have you ever had sex?
No, absolutely not.
Wow, says the guy who's never got laid.
Which is a very kind of late 20th century boomer, Gen X, older millennial talking point. Oh, you're not a man, you can't even get laid.
It's the thing, though. You boomers, it's
You think
always
you're an
get
expert
laid,
in women?
free love.
Giving you-
Hold on a second. You're saying this to a Zoomer, self-proclaimed practicing Catholic, who may be in the closet.
You're not gay.
No.
The whole for Nick Fuentes? Because he's telling a lot of men how to behave. I spoke to his ex-boyfriend's ex-boyfriend 4 days ago.
Wait,
what?
Nick Fuentes is gay? Bison, he's a bad guy.
Let's not mention
Wait, Nick Fuentes is gay?
Guys.
Oh, please.
And you're going to shame him of, oh, well, you can't even get laid. Do you think this is the 70s, bro? The barometer of manhood is what a lay count you can get. The boomer generation got laid more than the World War II generation.
Just love.
We all know the World War II generation was a more solid, masculine generation. Online dating now, you have the 90 to 10% rule.
You've never got laid?
You have incel culture through the roof.
The asocial, asexual males.
You've never got laid?
But let's pretend it's 1977 and we're all in Hornchurch and we're going to the local boozer to pick up Betsy, the local bit of crumpet. What?
You've never got laid?
First of all, it's Christmas, so that's fucking beautiful, first and foremost, yeah? To look at someone and say, oh, well, he just needs a bloody good girlfriend.
Your views on women might change if you actually ever had a relationship with one.
Typical boomer advice. You just bloody get your act together, boy. You just bloody get a decent haircut and a bloody decent t-shirt and bloody go to your local boozer and you bloody man up and bloody get it together, boy. Don't know what the problem is, boy. Very outdated mindset. Very outdated talking points, yeah? Fuentes, on this whole point of, yeah, man, free love, didn't even get to cook. because Morgan loves to talk over people and talk at people as a diversion tactic.
That's the thing, though. You boomers, it's
You think
always
you're an
get
expert
laid,
in women,
free love.
given you've never got laid?
Happy wife, happy life. Do right by a woman and you can't go wrong. Bro, you are a human ATM. This is the magic right now. This is the beauty of the situation right now. Morgan berates Fuentes for saying misogynistic talking points, but we now know Morgan's own wife treats him as a human ATM machine and publicly humiliates him on her Instagram all the time with different dudes.
That's really unusual, Piers. It really makes it look like she doesn't love you. I'm guessing it's literally that she's with you for the money.
Talks about they've been on a marriage sabbatical.
Marriage sabbatical, I'm guessing with a lot of boundaries.
She told you I'm a feminist.
This is the man who's going to preach about manhood and, well, if you got laid, everything would be fine, yeah? No one is embarrassed that they're not Rudolph Valentino anymore. It's not my generation or previous generations. Do you have a girlfriend? That's over.
Says the guy who's never got laid.
I'm beyond sex.
But this is the beauty. He tried to dox Nick Fuentes' dad for not going to black restaurants in and around Chicago. And then Fuentes' groypers, as they're known, which I didn't even know what that meant, but that's his supporters. It's something to do with a frog meme. They instantly researched the shit out of Piers Moron, found all this shit on Moron's wife.
Since the Piers Morgan interview, we found his wife's Instagram. It's the most humiliating thing I've ever seen.
Crazy, bruh. This one is the worst.
This is internet shit for your ass.
She's taking a picture pointing at a guy's dick.
She told you I'm a feminist.
She went on a 6-week sabbatical from her marriage with Piers to go have sex with other men.
The last Batman movie in 2022, they had the Riddler as some weird internet dude.
You came. Who are you?
I'm not physical. My strength is up here.
With his internet followers. That's what Nick Fuentes and his groypers seem like, is these dedicated online fanatics. Those guys, you put nothing past them. They immediately done their online research on Piers Moron.
We found his wife's Instagram.
Saying you can't get laid when the majority of young men now are living this atomized life, not going out that much, stuck to dating apps.
50 men on Tinder, 50 women on Tinder. 46 of the women will express all of their interest to just 4 men.
You've never got laid?
Again, we're not in the pub in Carshalton to go and chat up Kathleen.
That's not enough for us.
That era is not in existence anymore.
That's not enough for us.
Piers Morgan making an argument about misogyny, whereas his actual real life is an argument for it.
She went on a 6-week sabbatical from her marriage with Piers to go have sex with other men.
That's not enough for us.
The point is, it is Christmas. Let's really cook right now. This whole post-World War II cultural revolution, sexual revolution, fucking flower revolution.
Some of the young people of the flower generation will be the future leaders of the country, our beauties.
Women should go to work and put off having kids. Don't get married, just get laid, man. Free love, man. Low fertility rate, man. Beneath the birth replacement rate, man.
No property, no law, just love.
We need people from all over the world to come and fill the gap for the jobs, man.
Imagine all the people.
The free market economy, man. At this point, the whole world just doesn't make sense anymore in terms of the post-World War II structure. Let's stop having nations and let's all trade together to avoid a big world war. And now in 2025, it's like the whole fucking thing is such a mess. Pardon my language. I know it's Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Al. Merry Christmas, Sam.
Back to the point of what Morgan said about you can't get laid. The era of free love, aka non-marital sex, well, that got monetized decades ago. And or hypergamy just got involved in the mix.
What women can get out of online dating versus men, the inequality is so vast between the two, it's more inequality than most countries' economies.
So it's not a case of Gareth going to the pub in St. Albans and hooking up with Bernadette, yeah? He's simping for Madame Zadushtush on Instagram and or OnlyFans, yeah? In the meantime, he's not having 2.1 kids, 2.3 kids or whatever with Bernadette. And if he was doing that, you simply wouldn't have this immigration from all over parts of the world that have got nothing to do with you, because the jobs would be filled. It would just be that much harder. You'd still have people from poorer countries trying to come in. That's all I'm gonna say in terms of mass immigration. I was raised English. I see myself as a white man. People on the right see me as some kebab twat. On a more light-hearted note, Piers Morgan says it's all right that London is now majority foreign
Other cultures come here.
because now the food tastes wicked.
If you came to London in the 50s and 60s, the food was crap.
Piers Morgan, his glib defense of mass migration when he says, well, the curry is really good. The curry? Fuck you.
That's another example of Fuentes being funny as shit.
You think the curry can replace the civilization that gave us Shakespeare and the Magna Carta?
Morgan never actually said it's all right London is majority foreign because curry tastes good. He just said the food was crap in the 50s and 60s. Now it's great.
Come with me to Brick Lane. Come with me to Brixton. I'll give you a proper meal.
I love it. Ethnic food? Fuck you.
Fuck you! Piers Moron is a self-indulgent, pleasure-seeking elite who had the benefit of growing up in an all-homogenous environment in East Sussex, which allowed him to have this delusional surface self-confidence with a special emphasis on surface.
Walking up to Portobello Market.
His ego is a product of his environment, which is totally different from the world that he's now blindly defending.
And give you some street food and you'll spend £10.
Been to Portobello Market.
Again, he grew up in homogenous East Sussex of the late 70s and 80s, yeah? Whilst in the meantime, we're living in a city of strangers and atomization. He lives in the Kensington bubble.
They're so liberal there.
Because again, he's part of the elite class that basically feel like as long as we have free market economy and the massive global capitalist system, culture and society doesn't matter as much. Even if he's not saying that directly, and again, he does pivot.
Where you have little separate worlds developing in all major cities and towns. Now we have some of the best gastronomy.
Amazing. Some of the most.
He is still putting out the message that yes, we live in an extremely atomized city of strangers, but it doesn't matter because Piers Morgan gets paneer tikka masala on Tuesday and goes to his favorite tapas restaurant on a Wednesday. I'll have a bit of this and a bit of that. He wants the best of a million worlds because he's a self-indulgent prick.
You're a wealthy man leading a very wealthy lifestyle.
He sits at the top of society, the beneficiary of the global free market economy.
I used to identify happily as liberal. I just find nothing in common with these people.
As an ex-grifting tabloid sensationalist journalist,
just Google it.
On the cusp of a generation that basically says, yeah, I know life sucks now for young people.
Having romantic relationships with their phone.
But so what? Because it was good when I was young.
You think I'm bothered about being almost 70? I'm not. I'm fucking thrilled.
Bill Maher speaking boomerese. In translation, the world sucks now, but who gives a fuck? Because it was good when I was young.
I'm fucking thrilled.
Keep telling yourself that. You come from the original Peter Pan generation.
My baby boomer generation is going to benefit, and I don't care if it hurts young people.
I was educated by them. They were my teachers, and they were the worst. They were all at Woodstock. They remembered when Kennedy was shot. It was the day the music died.
She told you I'm a feminist.
Marriage sabbatical, I'm guessing with a lot of boundaries.
Gonna move it on with the show a little bit. I'm a bit pressed for time. This video's a last minute thing.
Faddish sort of social media side of feminism.
We're gonna look at another 50-year-old Gen X chick, Charlize Theron.
I did just recently fuck a 26-year-old and it was really fucking amazing.
The ex-Oscar-winning movie star brags about fucking 26-year-old dudes because now she's self-empowered after the fact of her youth, which is she married an older industry guy to get where she was.
I don't think that dating somebody in my industry is a smart thing.
All of that to now say she has great orgasms with toy boys.
You're gonna have better orgasms. And guess what? Your man's gonna like that.
It's a better time too.
Yes.
Then she wants to complain about, oh, well, on Tinder it sucks because I get tired of people doing the same poses.
You on the apps? Are you out dating? Are you?
I am on the apps, but I don't use the apps. The apps are just horrible.
Oh, it's hard.
No, it's not hard.
Sweetie, most dudes can't even get a date on Tinder, but you want to complain about you're bored of guys doing a certain pose.
And I don't want you shooting a fucking selfie in your closet.
Why are you talking about your private life? Demeaning yourself in public.
It's a better time too.
Yes.
You could have settled down when you were younger, but you used people in the industry to catapult your career.
Yes.
It's so
Yes.
true.
Flower revolution was something that benefited one or two, maybe three at most generations. Now the flower revolution is no longer a success but a failure.
Foolishly alienating the working class. Not worth alienating them for really childish issues like the right to use 4-letter words or the right to flaunt your sexuality.
Fuck you. Like, I'm gonna have an orgasm.
You don't have to label people as misogynist.
Guys like you in the middle, it's the beta male orbiters that say, she's amazing, you're a misogynistic pig.
When in 2025 you can come to the conclusion, I might not hate feminism, but I feel I should be free to say I disagree with feminism.
She told you I'm a feminist.
I disagree with the notion that women should be heavily career focused to go and get a job sending emails in an office and doing important meetings, to then at 30 to 35 get all paranoid about having and insecure about having children. I can disagree with that, especially if it means the birth rate goes down. And again, you keep bringing people from all over the world, changing society rapidly under the auspices of we need more labor to make the free market, a global economy work. Then I can say, well, I know this is only one aspect of it, but I think it should be totally, perfectly fine and reasonable and normal to say, I disagree with feminism and I'm not an ist. Don't call me a misogynist to say this whole system doesn't work. But from a femininity perspective, woman is the greatest concept on planet Earth. Let me just say this. Feminism's been so prevalent now. Back in 1980 when Flash Gordon came on.
Don't kill him yet, Father. I want him.
The baddie chick, Ming's daughter, the evil princess, is more traditional. She's pouncing off daddy, off Ming.
Your appetites are too dangerous. I refuse.
Being promiscuous and using her sexuality to manipulate all types of dudes. The goody chick is a feminist. She says, oh, I'm a New York City girl.
I'm a New York City girl.
As if she's from Mulberry Street or the South Village or Delancey Street. She's from Wisconsin or Ohio. New York means she's working in an office on a typewriter.
I'm a New York City girl.
Back then, the good girl was the career chick.
It's a little too quiet around here for me.
By the way, Flash Gordon is a classic.
Same place, next weekend.
I can hardly wait. It's extremely sensitive.
Another lover of yours!
Your jealousy of me has made you mad!
I wasn't going to do a Christmas video. Fuck you, I'm going to do a Christmas video, but the world is crazy.
I'm a New York City girl.
She told you I'm a feminist.
The world has shifted so much from your youth. Let me cut the video right here. Happy golden day. I'm waffling a little bit. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, Al.
You boomers, it's
You think
always
you're an
get
expert
laid,
in women,
free love.
given you've never got laid? She told you I'm a feminist.